Tell me if you find this legitimate. This is a Jewish girl.
What the hell is going on?
Let me explain to you. This is a Jewish girl, and she was taken in the back of a truck into Gaza. And they were chanting Allahu Akbar when she was getting carried inside Gaza on October 7th.
Okay, I've seen stuff, but I have not seen stuff like that, bro. That's crazy.
OfficialSaharTV. OfficialSaharTV. Let's go. Protect the Jews, fight the lies, can't you see? Debunk the hate, bring the peace, we're the key.
If you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, comment, and of course hit the notification button so you can get notified every time I post new content. Thank you to all my Patreons who support me financially. If you'd like to be a Patreon as well, the link is down below. I appreciate all of your support. Let's get to the video.
Oh my god, wait, I want to debate.
You want to debate with me?
Yes, I do.
It depends on who you support. Who do you support?
Palestine.
Can you tell me why you support them?
Well, to be honest, it's because I heard that, like, Israel is committing a genocide towards them.
Who did you hear it from?
From a lot of sources. I heard it from the, like, articles, like, videos, and, like, just in general, people.
Do you know the definition of the word genocide?
Well, yeah, but I can't really, like, say, you know.
A genocide has to do with intent. If you have an intent to remove an ethnic group or a nation from a region, I'm genuinely asking, if there's any intent to commit a genocide in the Gaza Strip, why didn't Israel just bomb Gaza to the ground and kill everybody there?
Wait, but that doesn't make sense though, because isn't that what they're doing though?
No, it's not what they're doing. They bombed some of Hamas's facilities, but they sent soldiers inside by foot. We lost like 800 soldiers.
I mean, at the same time, the Israel government, they only like sugar glaze you guys and make like Palestine seem all bad. Because obviously that's what the government is supposed to do. It's supposed to sugar glaze your own country so that you wouldn't seem bad.
Wait, but I'm trying to get to your train of thought because, I mean, if Britain would have been invaded by a neighboring country and girls your age would have been raped, just like what happened in Israel on October 7th, and people would have been beheaded, and homes would have been burned with people inside the homes, and 250 people would have been taken hostage into the Gaza Strip, what would you accept Britain to do?
So here's the thing. Okay, to be honest, my full opinion is that like I'm more neutral, but I guess I'm going on to support Palestine because I mean obviously I'm not involved in this, like I'm nowhere near being involved. So I can only just like see the sides and kind of see like who I want to support, you know. Obviously from the media, from what I see, because I have access to both Israel media and both Palestine media, and from me obviously it seems that Israel is more guilty than Palestine. Obviously to me it seems that I should support Palestine because, you know, it's kind of obvious because you guys seem more guilty for killing more people when obviously the war, it could have ended ages ago if they agreed to stop, you know.
Again, you live in the UK and you're surrounded by Muslims who go out to the streets and parade Palestine and Hamas, and you know, they chant a bunch of stuff like from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. The media is also driven a lot by oil money. Imagine if the media, they're very good at doing so. They can make anybody look bad. They can make Trump look bad. They can make Bibi look bad. They can make anybody look bad. If the media chooses a specific narrative, they can make Israel look bad. But my question to you is, you said because we killed more people in the Gaza Strip, it makes us more guilty. Let me ask you this. Britain in World War II killed a lot more Germans than the Germans killed in Britain. So does that mean that the Germans were right and the Brits were wrong because they killed more Nazis and Germans?
Oh, of course not. Both of them were guilty, but I don't know how to put it to words. My English isn't very good. But
your English is perfect.
Because to be honest, who started the war though?
Germany.
Exactly. So
and who started this one between Israel and Palestine?
Wasn't it like Israel?
Really? I just brought up October 7th. On a random day, they decided to invade us. They invaded Israel and they did horrific things. Then Israel retaliated against them. So who started?
I guess Palestine. But from what I heard, that Palestine let in a few Israels to like stay or something.
When?
I'm not like okay, I'm not so like educated about this because I don't really like properly care, but from what I heard is that Palestine helped Israel, then Israel went to invade Palestine or something, and so
if you want to talk about this specifically, we can. Palestine was never actually an established country. The people living in Palestine before 1948 were Jews, Muslims, and Christians. Some people say we lived side by side in peace together. That is absolutely incorrect. There were many massacres against Jews by Muslims before 1948. And then, when Israel was established legally by the League of Nations, by the UN. They started a war against us. In fact, every war to this day was launched by the other side, not by Israel. Israel is always provoked to go into war.
Okay, this is another opinion coming in now. Okay, so these two countries that we're talking about right now, they're super problematic. And in my eyes, it seems like they've been in war for like flipping, I don't know how long. It seems like it's never ending. Like, it seems like it will never end.
Who do you think is the problem in the equation, though?
Both.
I mean, between Germany and Britain, who was more a problem?
Germany.
Perfect. Between Israel and Palestine, who is more a problem? Who poses more wars?
Okay, if we're gonna be honest, I think Palestine usually like starts it, but Israel keeps it going.
If you start a war against me and you take people hostage to the Gaza Strip and you say to the hostages and to the media that October 7th will keep happening every single year, would you not finish the job and make sure that Hamas is eliminated?
I mean, sure, but there's like better ways that your government could go around this.
Can you tell me what you would do if you were the government of Israel right now?
Well, I can't really say because I'm not in a political position, but if I was, I would make sure that the war would stop as soon as possible, and obviously we would come to agree to not come in contact with each other if we keep on having wars, you know?
I want the same thing, but if you stop the war after the biggest massacre against Jewish people since the Holocaust, what message does it send to Hamas? That they can just any day cross the border and attack us and kill us and rape us and us? What kind of a message does it say?
Okay, yeah, that's true, but
I don't feel like you're not understanding this. I feel like you're tackling this situation from a perspective you've yet to hear. Again,
I mean, I guess so, because the stuff that I hear is probably completely different to what you hear. Because our media is controlled by completely different things, you know? So,
I don't even go according to the media. I look at videos, I read different sources, not specifically the media, because the media has a bias. I don't like listening to a bias that people try to convey on me. Imagine that Ireland decides from the moment the UK is established to try and conquer and try and attack people from Britain every single day, almost every single day. They go inside the UK, they stab, they do explosives, because that's what happens in Israel. That's what happened in Israel, what has been happening for many, many, many years. If that's the problem, you can understand that the main issue in this conflict is not the Jews, it's not the Israelis. It's the Palestinians. It's the Arabs that don't want the Jews to live here. You can understand that. Now, then you tell me, I would have stopped the war as soon as possible. We want to stop the war only once the threat is eliminated, which is Hamas, which is in the Gaza Strip. We need to eliminate Hamas, who keeps threatening us that October 7th will happen every single year. Every single year.
yeah.
What are we supposed to do? Just say, okay, let's have peace, and then next year they're going to do it again? And the year after they're going to do it again? No.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, to be honest, I hate how the Palestinians also act like they're completely innocent. And that's what kind of pisses me off. I mean, you guys crossed the line a little bit, maybe, but like, there's no need to act like they've never done anything before, you know?
I mean, I don't believe that we crossed the line. I believe that in every war, people die, civilians die, die, babies die. Am I saying it's okay? Absolutely not. But what's important to keep in mind is, if Hamas would not have invaded Israel on October 7th, how many civilians would we have in Gaza right now?
Probably none.
Okay, so who are we to blame? Who do we need to blame for this? For the destruction, for the displaced people? Hamas. And Hamas should be eliminated. And that's the goal. That has been the goal of the war since the beginning. To completely remove Hamas from power.
Wait, okay, so from my understanding, you live in Israel right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what's going on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, you have a terror attack almost every single day, either from the West Bank, from Gaza. They only can shoot rockets. What they've been doing since 2006, even before 2006. But from the West Bank, they throw rocks, they take knives, they stab people, explosives, ramming people for the sake of Palestine. They go to innocent civilians. They go to women.
Yeah, that's tough. But what do you guys do in return?
If you come and you stab people and you kill them, then your house in the West Bank is going to be destroyed.
Okay, see, the thing is, if I right now, like, go around and shout that I support Israel, I'm probably gonna get bro, that's the thing. Let me ask you this. If you were a Palestinian right now, what would your opinion be about this?
If I'm getting brainwashed to hate Jews, I'm probably going to hate Jews, because that's what happens. They teach them to hate us. They teach them that we should be killed from a young age. I can show you children chanting that all the Yahuds should be killed. But that doesn't come, it doesn't come from a Palestinian perspective. It comes from a Muslim perspective.
Okay, that's true. Can you like state your whole opinion about this? What exactly is your point of argument?
My point of argument is this. If the parents love their children more than they hate Jews, that's when we're going to have true peace in the region. But the problem is that you see Palestinian mothers saying, I'm happy my son is a shaheed, my son is a martyr. They say, I'm happy I have so many children because I can have as many shaheeds as I want. As many people who for the cause of Islam in Palestine as possible. That's sick. That's sick. So my opinion about this, the moment the parents, the Palestinian parents, love their children more than they hate us, that's when we will have peace. Do I think this day is ever gonna come? No.
I mean, no, seeing how long the wars have been going on, it's probably not gonna end for another few decades. So, like, what do you think about, like, other countries being, like, involved and sending, like, aid and stuff to, like, either one of the sides?
I think the aid that's being sent to Palestine, because the countries send aid only to the Palestinians in Gaza, I think this aid doesn't even get to the destination intended. It gets taken by Hamas, it gets stored and stocked by Hamas, and the civilians don't even get to enjoy the humanitarian aid. I mean, I think it's completely stupid to send stuff without making sure that it actually goes to the right people.
I mean, true. I mean, I don't in any way support, like, the Hamas, but, like, I mean, the civilians is what makes me sad, you know?
But, you know, I just saw videos of the civilians when they released the hostages, the recent hostages, and the civilians were cheering like crazy, like they won. All of your homes are destroyed. What are you cheering for? The destruction Hamas brought on your town, on your home, is unbearable, and you're cheering and happy? That just shows you what happens if you teach your children to hate more than love, more than to love. That's exactly why the people are chanting for winning when their homes are destroyed, you know? It's unbelievable.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, but how is your English so good?
I used to live in the US.
Ah, so was you, like, born there? Or, like, did you just live?
No, I was born in Israel. I moved to the US when I was 14, moved back when I was 16.
Oh, wait, but that's so good for 2 years.
Thank you. From the beginning of the conversation, did your opinion change at all about the topic, about the situation?
I guess a little bit, but I'm still, like, neutral on the situation. Like, I'm not taking sides because it's not my place to, like, choose who I'm gonna support, you know? So
Because in the
yeah.
beginning of the conversation, you said that you support Palestine because it's Israelis kids and more, so they're more guilty. Then we
I mean, okay, so I still don't support that at all. I still think that they're still doing it, so I'm still not, like, really,
Listen,
I'm not really, like, a fan of that, you know?
I feel
obviously,
I feel like you're scared to say your opinion because you know that if people around you knew your opinion or your beliefs, you're scared that something's gonna happen to you.
if I went to the streets and I chanted, "Oh, I support Israel, I'd probably get bro, that's the thing.
Why do you think that is? Because who are the people that are gonna who are they?
Probably the well, to be honest, there's a lot of people here, basically everyone here supports Palestine.
Why?
So that's the thing, you know.
Why people are gonna stab you and which people are gonna stab you? It's important for you to answer.
Well, I don't know, bro.
No, you don't think it's the Muslims who chant Free Palestine? Who live in the UK?
Probably.
These are the people you're scared of.
I mean, I guess.
So that's the problem that Israel has as well. This is a religious conflict, not a political one. It has nothing to do with land.
Yeah. The people here, I guess the opinions are really, like, formed based on what they see on media. And, like, I mean, I understand that, like, what they see can be really biased, but here the media they make Israel seem like the, like, complete bad guy. Like,
of course,
Palestine has never done anything bad in their life, you know.
This enough alone should give you less credibility in the media system in the UK.
Yeah, but let's not get carried away because Israel is not fully innocent as well. So
I never said Israel is fully innocent, but when Israel keeps getting attacked time and time again, and they respond all the time, the world goes bonkers, goes crazy against Israel. They never go against Syria. 500,000 people died there. Against Congo, millions of people are dying in Congo, in Sudan. And nobody talks about it. Nobody gives a shit. Why? Because there's no Jews involved?
Same thing with the Ukrainian and the Russian war. People don't even speak about it.
Why? But a lot of people are dying. Why don't people talk about it? Because no Jews...
No idea, but it's kind of up.
Because no Jews, no news. They're trying to make the Jews the villains, the bad guys, when the Jews haven't done anything wrong. It's a war. And the ratio of combatants to civilians in the Gaza Strip is actually the lowest in history.
Okay, well, what you can take away from me is that I'm still neutral on it. I don't support either side. You just get the point.
And you don't think that one side is more wrong than the other?
I think Palestine is wrong for starting it, but I think continuing for so long is also wrong.
They don't release the hostages. We asked for the hostages many, many times, and they refused to give the hostages back. A baby. There was 2 babies there that were taken.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So why don't you return the hostages for a
I
year
don't
and a
know,
half?
man.
I feel like you're avoiding the question.
Well, because I don't have a response.
It's a pretty clear response. If we had British babies being held hostage in Ireland, I would demand every single day that these babies should be returned and that the hostages should be returned. It's pretty easy to say. What's preventing you from saying it?
Wait, what do you mean?
I said if Ireland would have taken British babies into Ireland and kept them hostage in negotiations for prisoners, for Irish prisoners in the UK, I would want them to release those hostages because those hostages did nothing wrong. Why would you take innocent people and take them to the Gaza Strip? So
yeah.
So they took 250 people hostage. Now, before you go, please, whenever you have the time, there's a page on Telegram called Hamas Atrocities. It's all the atrocities of Hamas on October 7th, okay? Tell me if you find this legitimate. This is a Jewish girl.
What the hell is going on?
Let me explain to you. This is a Jewish girl, and she was taken in the back of a truck into Gaza. And they were chanting Allahu Akbar when she was getting carried inside Gaza on October 7th. Look at this.
That's fucking crazy, bro. What the hell?
And if you think that's the only thing, there's a full page of all the atrocities they did since October 7th. Full page. You'll see many graphic things. It's crazy. It's sick. You think these people are good people? They should be erased from the planet. So this the media doesn't show you.
No, that's not what they show us. Okay, I've seen stuff, but I have not seen stuff like that, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Fire to the beat, official Sahar TV. Official Sahar TV. Let's go.